Right, and then like the payments are the other thing. But how do I figure out which one? Because there were a few recurring recurring payments. When guy died, the money stopped coming. So if you think that she's Beatrice Watts. No longer employed. Like, where would have, like, do we have... Because this would be the Chinese flavor. Caviar was in Brazil, right? And then strawberry and butterscotch. Do we know one of them? Like, one in Australia, do we know which one that is? I don't remember. Right, what was that? That was like Roottree International or Roottree Abroad or Roottree... What was it? Roottree Everywhere. That was what? That's it. That's the hub for this. Roottree Australia. Importer and distributor. I don't know. And Charles Martin just had like candy manufacturer Martin's Licorice Bullets. He's done well to build a new factory and that is the Maple treats for the same methods he had already been using for his previous candy venture. Profit would be 50-50. And then Robin Martin was just the top 100 wealthiest women in the world. And she chokes. Robin's eggs. Yes. Because like Roottree Brazil. Yeah, Brazil was the only region in which caviar flavored 5 pieces were a hit. So that they might have actually spent money on that. That might be legit. And then China Roottree, I don't know if they actually ever mentioned the flavor. I'm not sure. It doesn't say. Import ingredients built a special factory since that made a deal to import bulk unpackaged Roottree candy labored for not only China but additional markets. So that could be one, I guess. And the French thing that just fell through and he got a broken nose out of it, right? If only we could ask Pink whether Aussies like butterscotch or strawberry more. I feel like Pink, I don't know, Pink would like strawberries more, right? But I don't know if that's representative of the whole, country. And also, I don't even know if it's true. I would just assume that it is. Roottree France. Non-star, the negotiations broke down. Tristan Roberts. Strawberries are more pink. That is just very simple logic there. I do agree with it. If there was anything about the business in this, no, right? I don't know. So like, I don't know. The only flavor that's definitely real, but we don't know if he actually paid to develop it there is the caviar one. Sugar plum. 82. That was a new one. But they cancelled all the other ones. Strawberry, Chigua, butterscotch caviar. All at the same time. Jasmine died in May, yeah. And then that's the last, those 5 months they still paid all of that. That might all have been harsh money. Sugar plum does sound very sus. But I don't know how it would help us. Because I guess you can't like... There's just no... I guess it's 5 pieces of outer space. It is more money, yeah. And it also only started in 82. Because you have strawberry, melon, butterscotch caviar. Strawberry, butterscotch caviar, yeah. So it started really late, 82. But 82, I don't know. The timelines are so weird. Who was in 82? Only in 82. Because you don't have... The other thing is like we don't know, right? Like... Like when in 81 or when in 80 did they stop being employed, right? There's no like, it could have been end of year, it could have been, you know, January 7th, I don't know. And then Susan Ford was 82. But he already had like $250,000. I don't know if he would have paid him more. Shame. But that would be too late to be Beatrice. What's her name? What? Twins baby? Oh, that makes sense. That does make a lot of sense. So that's she got the 250k and then 20k. That's a lot of money. Chronological from 82, yeah, that was 82. So they were all harsh money then, or like, you know, I mean, it's not child support if it's, you know, under the table. So that's 20k. So that's sugar plum. And then the other 4, strawberry, Chigua, butterscotch, caviar. That would be a strong indication that the Chinese, that Kim is actually a Roottrie. Because why would you use a Chinese code word for your harsh money payments? If not because, you know, you had a child with a Chinese woman. That just makes a ton of sense. And then Caviar would be the Brazil one. So you're legit. These two are legit. But then I don't know who's strawberry, who's butterscotch. Because then, if this one is a legit one, then only one more of these three is actually legit. Or not everyone got money. Which is also, I guess, possible. Because you could have just, like, you don't have to ask for money. You could just, like, disappear. Did you ever know about this, the rapper guy? We don't know. I don't know. Maybe, if you paid. Is this like, would she be strawberry because she's kind of red hair? Maybe? I don't know, it's a stretch. Anyway, right, there was more stuff we could find about you still, which is crazy. Because you already have 8 things, but there's 7 more things. But I do think that you're a scam now. David Fellows. Come on, give me. Yeah, nothing under his real name. What are his fake names? He's got too many fake names. I hate. Oh, he's annoying. Where do we like start searching that from? If we go to notable events, Felix Fellows, 5-piece. Dirty Davy. Portland. You find an article about a dedication ceremony for the local Portland landmark called the Fountain of Youth. Apparently, at the unveiling of the fountain, the mayor of Portland made a speech, and there were performances by multiple local entertainers as well as a ribbon cutting from the people most instrumental in bringing the fountain into fruition. Not a fountain. The article calls out that all of the performers and speakers, with the exception of the mayor, were foster care alumni, and most of them grew up together as close friends. This includes poets, musicians, and dancers. Dirty Davy was listed as one of the musicians. Yeah, okay, so he's a scam. The lawyer and he, like, they know each other, and she faked the DNA result to get him money, and he's cutting her in. So that makes sense now. Fountain of Youth, also known as Foster Fountain, is a fountain found in a small park in Portland. All proceeds from change thrown into the fountain are donated to the foster care system. A website for Portland's Parks and Recreation mentions under a trivia section, Parks and Rec is a fun show. Anyway, under a trivia section that the Fountain of Youth was originally conceived by Ruby Spread, an alumni of the foster care system. As more businesses signed on as sponsors, it grew in scope, even beyond Spread's original hopes. The fountain is unique because it has special targets that visitors can aim their coins towards. If a coin lands on one of these targets, each of the sponsor businesses matches it. There isn't a huge amount of money from each business, but more than 100 businesses have agreed to participate, so each penny becomes $1. Shame. Okay, how do we prove anything though? How do we find more on both of these? Because Ruby spread like does show up in the like there's just the change in the foster care system. Yeah, and like, yeah, I mean, it also makes sense. However, the Victorian speech was somewhat controversial at the time, as it was quite serious with a heavy focus on wealth inequality, so... But I still don't, we need more still. Portland doesn't exist, shame. I mean, foster care system is just, that's not going to give us anything useful. That's not how this works. How does a lawyer for a prominent firm? Which firm, though? It'd be interesting to find that. Like, I don't think like lawsuit against the manufacturer of steering wheel covers. And that's not how this works. It's not going to give us anything. Have you done Business Watch? Okay, Clark Everly Rue, as well as Ruby Spread and company Ruby Legal Enterprises. Have we, maybe, I don't know. Featured in Business Watch after the company took over as the keepers of the Cancer Trust. It seems that Ruby actually approached the Roottrees sometime in late March after the Roottree rift, but well before Roottree Mania. An accomplished but relatively low-profile lawyer, she offered to work for very little money so long as she could be a public face to build her reputation. The family quickly jumped on this chance, as many family members often attempt to spend as little as possible to keep their shares of the Cancer Trust as high as possible. After looking over the Cancer Trust more carefully than anyone had in years, Ruby came to the conclusion that Clancy Edward Rootree's implementation was not legally sound, and there would be constant legal challenges without some modifications. The family decided to put her in charge of the trust, both legally and as a public face, to prevent further issue. Ruby Legal Enterprises has been described as a mix between a law firm and a PR firm. Her first move, as sort of a trial run before she was even hired permanently, was to help them draft a public statement accepting Sam into the family and declaring that they'd begin to address the Clancy Trust. Yeah, very smart. It went quite well. They officially hired her in early April. Ruby Legal is now in charge of many financial aspects of the company, including verifying any claims to trust and organizing the various charitable causes such as scholarships that have been set up in the name of the deceased. So yeah. Yeah. Ruby Legal Enterprises, name of the law firm. Ruby Spreads. Can't find much about the company from before this year. All of the articles tell the same tale. After the fiasco of 6 Pieces and the revelation that Rootree's internal law group was complicit in such a cover-up, they hired outside counsel. The Ruby Legal Enterprise group now seems to have ties to multiple aspects of the Roottree Corporation, including the candy company and Root. Period. And then, yeah, I don't know. Cicely Sanchez, I think we've looked at all of that, but I don't know. Yeah, but that's not, yeah. Anything here? Maybe something in Portland? No, maybe something in the header world about the alumni, the alumna making a name for herself. Where else could there be something? News time. News time briefly covered the lawsuit between Ruby Spratt and Piketty magazines running Cicely Sanchez. Yeah, no, we've seen this. Nothing in Piketty. We've done the Portland Telegraph. Man. Nothing else makes any sense. As charities in the names of the deceased Roottrees? Yes, I guess. We could look at those. But a lot of them. There are a lot of them. I don't know how I get like this filled in. Because I do strongly feel that it is Beatrice Watts. And maybe like Chain Doe Watts, like maybe her actual name is Chain. I don't know, that's weak too. I don't like it. I don't know where to look for her though. The annoying part is that like Sam talked to her, so she like knows. We could like ask her. She would know. She was just at our door and talked to us. Like she would have this information probably, or a way to get it anyway. But that's not allowed. Anyway, right. So where else could we go? If we don't have... I don't even know how we would get... I don't know anything though. Right, there's still more about David Fellows, right? We got 11 of 15. We're still missing 4. 4 clues for this guy. That's crazy. And we're missing 1 for Flavio somehow. Which also seems crazy, honestly. Not Flavio. I don't know. His age 18, zodiac sign Libra. His favorite food, mother's name Sonia. Does this help us? The zodiac sign? I mean, we could maybe like, I don't know. Like the hush money payment stuff. I don't know, it's hard to track like that. Nicknames for Beatrice, Betty, maybe. If you've looked here, right? Ashley York. She runs a media empire down there. Car transmits Sao Paulo. Okay. None of these would like make any sense. But I don't know where I would find like one more thing about him. Nothing in News Time. Nothing in Piketty. Why would he be in Portland? Silver Screen doesn't exist anymore. Starlight doesn't exist anymore. Telephoto? Oh, it doesn't make sense. It's not a photographer. Anyway. Beatrice might be one of the many derivatives of Elizabeth. It might be. never met a Beatrice in your whole life. And it's like, you know, it sounds like kind of old-timey for sure. I suspect Elizabeth has the highest number of derivative names. It might be up there, yeah. There's a lot, for sure. That's kind of annoying, though. Like, where would I find one more thing about Flavio? I mean, we don't really need it, but like... Still. And like Ashley York being in the Burrow, it's like that's just, we've already seen the team past one. There's not gonna be another one. I don't know where else he would show up. Anyway. What was I doing? Can I just look for like... Why can't you just give me all the Roottree charities like this? It would be so much easier. Yeah, there's a fan fiction thing, but it doesn't lead anywhere. There's a website about something called fan fiction, has a small section dedicated to him. And if you look at fan fiction, it just gives us... Fan fiction has apparently been around for a while offline, but has recently begun to gain popularity on the internet as well. After browsing a site dedicated to fan fiction, your first instinct is that while some is based in truth, it likely won't be a reliable or dependable resource for hard facts. For example, in one of the fan fiction you discover about Flavio, Ashley York is captured by pirates and Flavio must team up with a popular team of reptile ninjas to rescue her. That didn't actually happen as far as we can tell though, so... I don't think that's useful. And like none of this is used for his age, his zodiac sign, his favorite food. I don't know that any of that makes any sense. Gordon haired? No. Shame. Right. Let's go in Brazil in January 18 years ago. I mean, we don't have any dates on any of this stuff, right? We only have years. Like... '79. Early '79. But like, wait, when is the picture? Wait, the picture is... Cicely Sanchez. It's a Christmas tree. So that would be end of year. It would be at the end of 1 year. Which year we don't know. But it could line up, yeah. Photo of Sonia looked like a party party. Yes, there's a Christmas tree. And unless, you know, it's like in Amantha's house, the Christmas tree is not up for that long after Christmas, so... It probably was like soon after, you know? It's still up? Yeah, see, like, with you that wouldn't be reliable. You could have like photos with the Christmas tree up and it's like August or something. So that would trip up some detectives for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we don't need this clue probably, not necessarily anyway, but like I'm annoyed I don't have it. Because I want to have more. We do have all of these, so these are done. I just don't know how we get the anonymous name or the daughter's name confirmed for anything, because we can't find like anything. Yes, we did look up Ashley. Was it Ashley? York. There's not much there. She's dating a young Brazilian news anchor named Fabio Soares. And if you look for Ashley in the periodicals, the only thing that has one is Team Blast. And that's just the information that gave us Transmit Sao Paulo, which is the media group owned by Sonia Alves. Maybe that's in Business Watch. Transmit Sao Paulo has come up many times in Business Watch due to their status as one of the wealthiest media companies in South America. There's too many resorts based on one-off mentions and name drops for anything to be used for, though. Niares owns many forms of media in Brazil under the umbrella of Transmit Sao Paulo. Business Watch has mentioned her by name a few times. The most relevant appearance seems to be an article about the struggles of American media companies to do business with their foreign counterparts due to the difference in laws. A few media groups and countries are discussed, including those in Africa and the Middle East. Transmit Sao Paulo in Brazil is also discussed. I was like, this is like, why is this company called that? Because this sounds to me like it's a like a beauty pageant for, you know, trans people, trans women specifically, I guess, because it's Miss Sao Paulo. That's always what like I think this is when I read it, not like a media company. I don't know. Due to lack of freedom of speech laws in Brazil, there has been added bureaucracy in publishing certain stories on Transmit Sao Paulo's channels. Nia is extremely private about her identity and supposedly once used her connections to have a reporter fired from a rival network and blacklisted. Okay, the journalist claimed that this was to shut down a story he was doing about her personal life, including that her marriage in 1973 was not of her own choice. His research claimed that she essentially had her husband forced upon her as a child bride at the age of 15. Child brides were not outlawed in Brazil until 1990. That's late. It also claims that past appearances with her husband have been for show. They do not live together and that she resents her own parents for the arrangement. I mean, fair. The final claim was that she must have made her money under the table through nefarious and possibly illegal means during Brazil's dictatorship, as his research uncovered that she could not possibly have earned enough to start a media company otherwise. After making the statement, the reporter went into hiding in fear of his safety. Fair. But there's like nothing useful here, is there? Other than we know that she did, like, we know that she made her money, you know, because you had a child with Guy. I don't know. I don't think there's anything to follow up in here, is there? I don't know. But is it like another... Okay, that is the smoking gun found. Anyway. So that was the last bit of evidence from this one. We're still missing David Fellowes stuff, which is incredibly annoying. Because he has so many stupid names. Alright, let's maybe do some more searching there. Felix Fellows. 5-piece in the Portland Telegraph. Yeah, the review of his latest album gave it a 3 out of 5. Nice. And Felix Fellows is just going to be just as useless here, right? And his actual name doesn't give anything, I think. Yeah. And I don't know where else there would be something, you know? Because none of these really, like, make sense. Or was it Dirt Day Davy or something? Keep forgetting his name. Or one of his names, anyway. Nothing in Picoty, nothing in News Time. And this was just a fountain thing, yeah. Team Blast? Nothing. None of the other ones make sense, I'm pretty sure. Because they don't exist anymore. And they didn't go to college, did he? Because there could have been something with Ruby spread there. I don't know. God, I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm confident that this guy is a Roottree. I'm just also confident that he's a Roottree. I think this was one where we just don't have enough to say either way. I don't like that it makes me like commit to like the is could be is not. It's just so definitive, you know. If we go by the logic of the hush payments, then she would be one too. We don't have all this clue. Okay, all these clues. So we need more Min Lang. To be, I don't know. The header has a story about the Scour's robotics team. I think we read this. Team Talent Claw. We must have. It lists three student members and talks a bit about each of their history, including their interest in robotics. The only one that catches your attention is Lucy Lang. She grew up in China's Min Lang. Can you guess specifically to attend university? She says she grew up around factory scale machines, assembled products. Obsessed with smaller, more powerful hydraulics. She loves linguistics. Correcting accents. Southern Belle, Valley Girl. Can we look for Valley Girl? Not if you don't copy the whole thing. Ah, come on. Doesn't give me anything, that's a shame. Can we have a Southern Belle? That's a shame. Can't search from this? Come on. I don't know. How do we get anything else? Team Talent Claw. Maybe it's a university, yes. It's been selected for appearance on the second season of a British television show focused on robot fighting, but it doesn't give me the name of the show or the TV channel network, so I can't look for those. Come on. Kurt Hauser. What's Kurt Hauser up to? We don't know. we're not getting anything there. Man. I love watching Robot Wars, real TV show in the UK back in the day. Yeah, I mean, that was, Robot Wars was good. I don't know if it's gonna give me anything. I don't think so, no. It would give me a name if it wanted to give me some info there. Like, Talonklaw in the Herald is just gonna be the same article again. I don't know how we get more on her then. If we don't have anything that makes sense, because it's not going to be news time. Maybe it's in Teen Blast? No. I know Teen Blast wouldn't be. They wouldn't have Robot Wars stuff in there. It's not right. I really thought we would be like done with this much soon. I didn't think that the end game would be this involved, but it is. Anyway, so I want those still. I do. And I think that you're legit, but I can't find you. And we have nothing in our evidence, so we need to get out of this somehow. Something. I don't know. Nothing in Team Blast. None of these make sense. This is just news time. I've seen this already. I don't know. We're missing like one search thing somewhere. Like we just need one, and then we'd be golden. I don't know where we would look for Beatrice. Oh, it doesn't even give me a history if I don't find anything, right? And I mean, we just know that Corinne Schwartz is not it. That doesn't necessarily mean that it is Beatrice Watts. It could maybe be Lisa Lewis or Valerie Ewing. But we also can't find anything on those two. So it doesn't really matter. Like they're the same. They return nothing. And like the only thing, yeah, you were in Butler County. And that's about it. And like the article doesn't mention like anything else useful, right? It's just like there's another woman hired. They weren't qualified as secretaries. Transition period. Use it to move away, start a new life, but it doesn't say where either, right? Yeah, I mean, this could be a nurse, but I don't know. That doesn't help. I think it's a pretty cool way of letting you know that what isn't complete, so you can choose to do it if you want to, but then finishing and finding out you missed half the stuff. Yes, that's true. I do like that. I wish we could, like, I know what I want here, right? I want to find these two, but I don't know how, again. And it might be as silly as, like, the children of the, like, Susan Ford's children, where we just had to search the new name of the Scour once, and then that was it. But I don't know what we're missing. I don't know which search term I'm missing. Because we have, like, nothing in our evidence anymore, other than the notable events start here. So, like, I think that is referring to Anonymum and Chain Do, maybe, or 5Ps, one of those two. Because nothing else has anything left, I'm pretty sure. Is that to reach out to the other woman working with her who remained anonymous, but that one lady had been found out. But, like, it doesn't say who found her and when. Like, it's already, like, a bit weird. Yeah, some of the people attempting to track down Anonymous were harassing her. Works at a car dealership, but I don't know, like, I can't find that, can I? Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's, like, worth investigating. Butler County News, Corinne Schwartz. Okay, Corinne Schwartz resides in Pennsylvania, though it appears she lives beyond the Butler County limits. After she was named in a national tabloid, people have come to her place of work and have accused her of being anonymous. The article explains that it's impossible for her to be anonymous because her only child is still in middle school. Unless her son's gestation period was approximately 10 years, which, who knows? You weren't there for it, so I don't know. You have no proof. It doesn't appear like Corinne could have been involved in any of the potential affairs on your tree. So there's, like, something there, but it's no use for her. How is there nothing about Anonymous in the Butler County Times when Corinne Schwartz is in the Butler County Times as being accused of being anonymous? I guess this doesn't really make sense, but yeah. Alright, Piketty is not afraid to expose details that other publications would. Shortly after the announcement that Chain Do Roottrees was not a Roottree, Piketty exposed personal details about the story of Anonymum under the headline Anonymum the Anonicon. They said Anonymum worked as a manager at a department store in North Carolina and her daughter's name was Courtney May. He also said the woman that vouched for her famous cover story that didn't identify news time, perhaps to avoid being sued, is named Corinne S. And she had filed for bankruptcy. The article speculates that Anonymous and Corinne were in on it together and even speculates that they might have been lovers. Sure, that's very plausible. Maybe Corinne is the father, you know, of Anonymous' daughter or something. Or the other way around, who knows? They will print anything, I guess. Piketty is not a credible publication. Their information wasn't particularly actionable. Very few people seem to notice or care. Right, so Courtney May in North Carolina. Courtney May has a simple website with black text on a white background and a few images. From the view counter you can tell you're one of only a few hundred people who has visited it. That's actually a lot for 99. A few hundred people? She's not shy about claiming she's Chain Do Roottrees. As proof, she's posted... why couldn't we find that? She has posted an unobscured cover from the time she was featured in Newstime, as well as a different picture of herself that appears to be a wedding photo. The website seems to be created in defense of her mother, who has been the target of public scrutiny. Under the headline, The True Story of Chain Do Roottree, courtesy of Courtney May Newton, formerly Watts. Courtney May. Why can't I say Courtney? I can't say Courtney May writes, everyone has everything wrong. My mom approached at Roottrees before 5piece was ever on the cover of News Time. Yes, that's why that's always so similar, because the lawyer is crooked and she stole that to have it in for like her friend out of the, or you know, like weird sibling maybe out of the foster care system. That makes sense. Anyway, yeah, my mom approached the Roottrees before 5piece was ever on the cover of News Time. Nobody at the Roottree company took us seriously. They only listened to us after we appeared on TV and in magazines. The site has a scanned letter from the Ruby legal group to Courtney May's mother, Beatrice. In very polite legal terms, it seems to accuse her of exploiting their name and orders her to leave the Rootrees alone. It's dated from a few weeks before the 5piece article appeared in News Time, and it seems legitimate. Courtney May also discusses her mother's magazine feature in more detail. Do you know how difficult it was to convince anyone to tell her story? My mom didn't want to show her face because everyone in the media we approached assumed she was lying because her story was just like 5piece. But my mom's story was first. Mom was advised by Ryan and Cork to tell News Time that seeing 5piece on the cover was what inspired her to go public. That's the only way News Time would agree to it and have her get on TV. But it's not true. Our story was first. Gardner's defense continues, but much of it seems repetitive and useless. That's rude. Towards the end of her page, she discusses the DNA test and defended her mother's character. My mom is amazing. She's the nicest woman in the world. She has diabetes and works at a department store, but still managed to help pay for my apartment in the big city so that I could stay in North Carolina. I guess Raleigh. I don't know. Is there another big city? So that I could stay with my high school sweetheart. I got a degree in nursing, so I learned about DNA in college, but I'm beginning to think it's all a lie. Mom is 100% confident there's nobody else who could be the father. Either they did the test wrong or DNA is complete BS. She's not a liar. Right. Courtney May and Danny together forever. Oh, and why though? So is she not from? I don't know. That's an actual big city then. If it's NY. Courtney May Watts posted this photo on her website to prove her identity. It appears to be a wedding photo of hers. What else is new? You. Yeah. Okay, so that's you. That's you. I forgot his name immediately. Courtney May Watts. Beatrice Watts, who works in a department store. Cashier, maybe? And you're a nurse. And your name was what? Where is it? Newton. Where's the other picture? Man, my head. I'm Brian, where is it? It's not you, it's not you, it's not you, it's not you. No, 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 no. This. Danny Newton. I'm missing a clue. Okay, that's fine. He's not a Roottrie.